Looking for a beautiful flowering shrub slash tree for your temperate garden. What you're looking at there is Camellia japonica, and Wendy has many of these planted throughout our gardens here on Salt Spring Island. And this one here is a pink with white swirls, as you can see. And this is a spent flower. You can take that one off. And a lot of the camellias are actually done here on Salt Spring Island. And this one here is in a more sort of semi-shaded position, so it kind of just hangs on the flowers, and they are just beautiful. The rain will beat them up, so if you're in a high rainfall area, that's the only drawback with camellias. You get a wet spring and it does sort of trash the flowers. These ones are in pretty good shape. It is a broadleaf evergreen, and there are hardier varieties. You're not going to grow them in, you know, a lot colder growing zones, but I'm sure there are camellias growing in zone 7. I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe even a little bit colder than that, maybe 6B. I don't know, you tell me if you're in one of those colder growing zones and you've tried camellia and how it fares in the winter time. Here they are fully hardy. There are big ones on our island that were planted 75 years ago or so, and they are like trees. So this one here is a smaller version. It's about 6 feet tall, and Wendy brought this from her last place. We dug it out and transplanted here because she just couldn't bear to leave it behind. And then we have some red ones in the gardens, and we have some pink ones. I don't know if we have any whites, but anyway, try this plant. It likes acidic soil, goes good with rhodos and palm trees, and even when it doesn't have the flowers, it always has nice shiny leaves on it, and it's always putting out new leaves. And winters here on Salt Spring are just never cold enough to bother a Camellia japonica. So there's also Camellia sinensis, the one where you get the tea from, and that also works here as well. There's a tea farm on the Big Island on Vancouver Island. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching, and try that in your own garden. Camellia japonica. And this one's growing happily on the north end of Salt Spring Island. Cheers.